Hello again my friends, this is Hardlight, an exotic auto rifle. Now let's start this review with a little myth busting. Hardlight cannot shoot through the Titan's Ward of Dawn, and here's the proof. Now, as you're about to see, Hardlight's bullets cannot penetrate the Ward of Dawn, no matter what side of the shield you're standing on. Me and my friend Oki both have fully leveled Hardlights, and neither of us are inflicting any damage on each other. So then, now that we've got that out of the way, let's have a look at this weapon's perks. Now, Hardlight has a high rate of fire and low impact. For those of you who like the crisp, clean precision shots that a decent hand cannon delivers, well, this weapon may feel a little messy in comparison. So then, Hardlight has glass half full, the bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage, and volatile light. Rounds fired from this weapon over-penetrate targets and ricochet on hard surfaces. Now this simply means that Hardlight's bullets will pass through your opponent and damage anyone who's standing behind. Now many people assume that this also meant that this weapon's bullets would pass through the Titan's Ward of Dawn, but as we've already proven, they don't. And yes, Hardlight's bullets ricochet on hard surfaces, but to be honest, this is nothing more than a novelty. The majority, if not all of your kills, will come from direct shots on targets, not from bullets bouncing off walls. Now, I also use the aggressive ballistics because of the enhanced impact and fitted stock, which greatly increases this weapon's stability. So then, let's have a look at Hardlight in action. Now, you're about to see a rumble match in which I use Hardlight. I've cut out all the boring non-actiony bits and focused on the killing. You'll see me earn the Reign of Terror medal by killing 15 enemies without dying, and my first ever Sum of All Tears medal by winning the rumble match with a score greater than the sum of my enemies. So then, let's begin. Now, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to like this weapon. I'm not really a fan of low impact, high rate of fire guns. Having said that, Hardlight is an excellent rumble weapon. It's a really effective mid to short range auto rifle, perfect for the maps on the rumble playlist. Just don't expect to kill anything long range. Stick to the map's smaller zones when wielding this weapon. Now, Hardlight's decent stability and high rate of fire helps to chew through enemy shields, but you have to land your shots as Hardlight doesn't have the largest mag size. If you equip this weapon's Field Scout perk, you gain an additional 16 bullets, increasing the total from 40 to 56, but you do so at the expense of this gun's stability. Now, Hawkmoon is still my favourite PvP weapon, even on smaller maps, and I have to admit, when I came up against Guardians wielding the Last Word or Thorn, I found myself at a distinct disadvantage, but the more I use this weapon, the more it grows on me. Like I said before, Hardlight is most effective mid to short range. If you can read the radar well and have good map awareness, you can drop your foes with relative ease. So how does it compare to other exotic auto rifles? Well, it has an almost identical rate of fire and impact to the Monte Carlo, but the Monte Carlo has far better range. Saurus Regime has a lower rate of fire but a far higher impact and will always dominate Hardlight from long range. Saurus feels like a better all-round auto rifle, whereas Hardlight only feels effective on smaller maps, and the same thing applies when you take this weapon into PvE. Now, I very rarely find myself wielding Hardlight outside of PvP. Fatebringer, Hawkmoon and Mida Multi-Tool are my go-to primary weapons when I'm patrolling, striking or raiding. Now, I close out this rumble match using Against All Odds, a heavy machine gun. I simply cannot get enough of this beast. It's definitely my favourite PvP heavy weapon. It has a low rate of fire and super high impact, as well as 50 bullets in the magazine, which means you can tear through numerous Guardians without having to reload. Against All Odds always plays a significant role whenever I earn a Reign of Terror medal, and the crazy thing is, I got this from turning in a rare engram. If you want to try it out for yourself, you can pick it up from the Crucible Quartermaster in the tower. I highly recommend it. So then, in summary, Hardlight is an effective mid to short range auto rifle and a viable rumble weapon. The gimmicky ricochet function doesn't really add anything of note to this weapon's killing ability, and it doesn't shoot through the Titan's Ward of Dawn. As for PvE, well, there are simply better weapons out there. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of this review. Now, I'd like to hear your opinions on this weapon. Do you have it? And if so, what do you think of it? Leave a comment below and let me know. Now, if you'd like to see the full unedited version of this Hardlight gameplay, you can find it on my second channel. Simply click the link in the description box below. And while you're there, feel free to subscribe. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. And as always, until next time, Guardians.